What's up, guys? So now that Arrow is back, I will be reviewing Gotham on Saturdays instead of Fridays. So this episode felt like the first half of a movie, setting up Ra's al Ghul, setting up Bruce Wayne, getting his moral compass, and Ra's al Ghul getting captured seemed to be his plan. So, like, if this episode was the first half of a movie, the second half probably being the next episode, then I think that would have been a great movie. And while that works for a first half of a movie, it doesn't really work for an episode it doesn't work for an episode in a season with 20 episodes, or however much Gotham has. I think 22 maybe. This episode centers hugely around Ra's al Ghul, and mainly his actor is a great actor, and his performance is great, his story is great. But in one scene, Ra's al Ghul dresses up as a museum worker representing Nanda Parbat in order to get his knife back. And that's not something Ra's al Ghul would ever do in the comics. If he actually wanted the knife, he would have taken it by force, not asked for it. It just felt really weird, first of all, seeing Ra's al Ghul wear glasses, and second of all, seeing him ask for something. It just felt really, really weird and wrong. Outside of that, Ra's al Ghul was great in this episode, especially near the end when he killed Alex. That was a great scene. I was like, holy shit, he just killed the kid. And Bruce not willing to give up the knife in order to save Alex isn't something Batman would do, but that's because of his moral compass, and Bruce doesn't seem to have that, or he does, but like not the moral compass that Batman has, like to give up everything to save a life. And this one scene perfectly set up that moral compass. Bruce coming to grips with the fact that someone died because he wasn't willing to sacrifice leverage over his enemy is a great way for the character in the future to think back on that and to basically be willing to do anything to save a life. And it was done really well. And in that scene, David Mazouz and Alexander Siddig, David Mazouz playing Bruce Wayne and Alexander Siddig playing Ra's al Ghul, both of their performances were great in that scene. The two henchmen that Ra's al Ghul sent after the knife were so weird, and all the fight scenes they were in were just terrible. So that was the main story. Now the side story, the Riddler and Penguin thing, it seems that story was just there for pure comedy. And while it was funny, I just don't see the point in it. It does nothing to progress the overall plot of the season. And I still don't like the fact that Enigma lost his intelligence. It literally makes no sense. And unless he's faking it to get epic revenge on Penguin, like he faked it in front of his biggest fan, who I don't think she has a name other than his biggest fan, but he faked it in front of his biggest fan to fool Penguin. I don't know. It could be epic. It's probably wrong. You know, I'm stretching a lot on this thing just because I don't see the point in it, and if it goes nowhere, then there's no point in it. In conclusion, this episode is probably the worst episode of the season so far. It's by no means bad. It's just not as good as the first 3 episodes. I give this episode an 8 out of 10. So what do you think of the episode? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Or did you think it was just okay? Let me know in the comments down below. And also, you could vote in the top right corner of the video. There's a poll. You could vote. You could say that you hated it, you loved it, it was okay, it wasn't bad, it was good. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.